日本時間8月15日、ESPN による公開ラジオ番組の特別イベント放送が行われ、ロサンゼルス・ドジャースの捕手ウィル・スミス選手、現地放送局のレポーターであるキルステン・ワトソン氏が生出演しました。番組では、翌日から始まる首位サンディエゴ・パドレスとの重要なシリーズや、現在のドジャースのチーム状況についての話題が取り上げられましたが、やはり中心となったのは大谷翔平選手に関するトークでした。ウィル・スミス選手は、打席に立つ大谷選手と、捕手として対峙する大谷選手が同一人物だとは信じられない、と述べ、先日のエンゼルス戦で実現した大谷選手とマイク・トラウト選手の対決を、非現実的な光景と称賛しました。さらに、大谷選手への憧れの気持ちも率直に語りました。一方、キルステン・ワトソン氏は、大谷選手を全く別次元の存在と表現し、彼が放つ異次元のオーラについても言及しました。これらの模様は日本語字幕付きでお届けします。
Go back to the last time you guys played the Padres, and it got chippy, and guys, it's an emotional game, and guys happen. And I remember listening and seeing you talk in the post-game interview, and you were kind of like, "Yeah, okay, we're going to see him again," and they're here again, and the circumstances are different than they were the last time. They're a game ahead of you, as long as we sit here right now. Does it have a little more juice, or is it more like, yeah, okay, this is the next three, and then we'll go play the Rockies, and then we'll play them again?
Yeah, I mean they're playing really good baseball right now. It's gonna be a fun weekend. It's gonna be tough games to win, but it's gonna be tough for them to beat us too. So. Yeah, we're gonna go into it. It's gonna be emotional. I know the fans love it. It's be at Dodger Stadium. It's gonna be awesome, and it's gonna be a great environment. So yeah, it'll be fun games. So hopefully play good baseball.
How do you guys keep your head when all about you are losing theirs? I mean, it's great. What I'm saying? It's weird, right? I mean, baseball players they stay centered. You got to play every single day. But I mean, us on the outside, we live and die with this. So how do you guys keep so even keeled when you're in the middle of it?
We just keep trying to help each other out. Keep trying to pull for each other. Keep trying to, just speak good things. Have a positive vibe around the clubhouse. So that's where we're at. We're not down in the dumps or anything like that. We still know we're a really good baseball team. We still know we can win a world championship this year, and that's the goal.
If you need somebody to bash a Gatorade, I can come down there. Just
you got it.
Contract. Yeah,
we've got a few guys that can do it.
Who's the leading candidate? If you had to place a bet on who would the guy to tear up a Gatorade cooler, who would it be?
Dalton Rushing for sure.
Oh, okay, okay, great. I like that. The new guy's coming in and knocking it around.
Yep.
How much has he helped you just being able to get off your feet, maybe a little bit more than you have in previous seasons?
Yeah, he's been good. He's a rookie coming in. He's been swinging the bat lately. The last couple of days he's been a little better. So, he's been really good behind the plate. He's been blocking the ball, throwing the ball well. It's been good. I've known him for a while, so it's cool to see.
Well, I don't know if you caught me. Look, I've been looking at your left knee a little bit today because watching the game last night, I think it was in the 8th inning, where Logan O'Hoppe fouls a 103-mile-an-hour pitch right off of your left knee, and it took you, 4 seconds to kind of shake it off and get right back in there. How much do you want to just start jumping around and screaming like, man, what am I doing back here?
I know, right? I took a few off the face last night too. But luckily I remember them.
Yeah, right.
But the knee, that one didn't hurt too bad. It hit the pad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's more the ones that, just kind of graze you, miss the padding, and they don't look too bad. Those are the ones that sting.
I did see that O'Hoppe, who obviously is the catcher for the Angels, kind of gave you a dude, I get it moment.
Oh, yeah.
He kind of looked at you like, dude, I've had that one too.
Yeah, we know exactly what we're both going through in that situation.
Now, you're his teammate, but do you sometimes catch yourself just looking at Shohei like you can't be real? Like there's Shohei at the plate, and then there's the one you have to catch, and they're the same guy, but they're completely different. Do you ever catch yourself saying, wow, how do you do this?
It's daily, almost. It's incredible. You hit the ball, and it's like, oh my God, I didn't know someone could hit a ball that far. And you've seen him do that before, but you think that one went a little bit farther. And then he's dotting 101 on the corner to Mike Trout last night. It's incredible what he does.
How do you reconcile that, what you just saw?
I don't know.
Thank God he's on our side?
Yeah, you're glad he's on your side, but you're a little jealous at the same point because you want to do that.
You want to be able to do that, yeah. I bet that's
it's
hard.
A little unfair.
It's a ginormous shadow to have a dude like that on your team, right? I mean, Superman basically plays with you.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's cool. It's great. He's a great dude, though, so it's good to have him around.
But how do you keep in your box? This is what I want to do. This is my greatness. This is what I'm focusing on when you have that batting before you.
Yeah, it's I know what my job is. You got to know your role. You got to know what you're trying to do. You try to stick my approach, put a good at bat together, get on base, let the guys behind me drive me in.
DeMarco and I have talked about this, Will. We're talking with Dodger catcher Will Smith. That, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but I'm going to take a leap of faith here that when you were in Little League and high school and college, you, if not the best player on your team, very close to the best player on these teams. Obviously, you're a high round draft pick. You make the big leagues quickly. You've had a ton of success. But I'm guessing because you were probably that guy in Little League and high, did you pitch at some point in your baseball life?
Yeah, I pitched through high school.
Okay, so you ended at high school, go to Louisville, and you're not pitching at Louisville, right? Okay. If we've talked about this, DeMarco, this idea of at some point the differentiation happens, that I'm good at, I can pitch, I can play short, I can catch, I can play center field, I can do all these things. It never really happened for him. If more people were allowed to just come to college and say, yeah, keep doing your thing. You pitch well in high school. Not that there'd be another one of those, but would there be more guys that could survive at the big league level doing both?
I think college for sure. Some guys could, just because you're playing less games. The big leagues is tough. I get to see how much it wears him down.
Yeah.
He's in incredible shape and all that, and he can handle it. But it definitely wears you down. Pitching, going to hit, running the bases. Getting your bullpens in, making sure you're hitting BP every day. Like it's a lot. It's a lot just being a hitter, just being a pitcher. So trying to do both.
Well, and you too, as a catcher, I think you have more on your plate than maybe some other guys might, because you got to get ready for the opposing lineup. You got to know every pitcher on your own team, what they like to throw, the sequencing that they want to throw it. We're going to throw this sequence to this guys. That's a lot. But you don't have to throw the pitch. You know what I mean? It's just the amount of intricacy and complications that go along with trying to do both of those things. It's really hard to wrap your head around.
Yeah, it really is. It's incredible what he's doing.
A little frustrated along the way. Watching Engardo Henriquez last night, he hit 103, I think 3 times.
Oh, geez.
On the receiving of that, like I understand trying to hit it. It seems like witchcraft at that point. But just there was one that was in the dirt that you kind of short hopped on the backhand. How difficult is it to deal with somebody that's throwing that hard and maybe isn't able to locate like Greg Maddux?
Yeah, it's not that hard, honestly.
Really?
For me, I mean, I'm catching guys throwing 97, 98 every day.
It's not that big of a difference?
So another 4 or 5 miles an hour, 5, 6 miles an hour is kind of what it is. It's fast. You got to react to it. Yeah, I don't know.
Is it a lot easier than trying to hit it?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Just because I know it's coming at least.
Yeah.
Right.
It's on a slider or something.
I just, when the one of, like, I've been desensitized to 98, 99, as crazy as that sounds, but all of a sudden 100's like, okay, and then, like you mentioned, Ohtani hits 101 to get Mike Trout looking, and then Henriquez comes in, there's just 102, 102, 103, 103. It's like, I just, where is the ceiling on this? How much more further out are we going to push this?
I don't know. We talk about it all the time because, 10 years ago it was 100, 101 maybe. I don't know how hard guys are going to go. I don't know what the body can do.
Have you faced Mason Miller or Chapman or one of those guys that's 04, 05?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it gets on you for sure.
I bet it does.
Yeah, I would imagine it's on you. Before, is it just hunting fastballs and just trying to be on time? Is there anything else you can do as far as approach goes?
Not much. You got to be load early, swing early. Hopefully makes mistakes. So
yeah.
When do you know when you have one? When do you know? Like when you
last night
lean into one? Yeah, when do you know you have that? Yeah,
you just the feeling of it. I don't know. Just you see it. You just know for sure. It just feels good off the bat. There's not much to it. You feel
like when you hit, you don't even have to look. You know by the sound and how it felt. This thing's going out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What's proper etiquette after you do that?
I don't know. Some guys bat flip and stuff. I just kind of put my head down and run and. Yeah.
I mean, why not bat flip sometimes, though?
I have in the past, for sure. Some bigger moments and stuff, yeah.
I was going to say, like, what brings a bat flip out of you? It has to be the moment, or could it be the guy?
Yeah, big moment, playoffs, or... Yeah, just depends. I don't know.
Padres series coming up?
Yeah, maybe.
A pretty good time for one. One of my favorite baseball, just random little stat things, is from the beginning of the regular season to the end of the regular season. Mm-hmm. There's 19 days off. 19.
See that stuff,
the,
right?
The whole run. It's just packed along the way. I asked Steven this. I'll ask you the same question.
Yes.
The Padres series that starts tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Best time for this series to happen, or the worst time, considering that they are banged up, considering they're not playing particularly well?
Okay, I see both sides to that. I would say yes. It is not it's the worst time considering the state of just the injuries.
Yeah.
Hopefully Max Muncy will be okay. We know that he was scratched from the lineup yesterday and will undergo some testing today. Hopefully he'll be back out there. He's obviously been huge to the lineup. Tommy Edman, we're without. You, of course, want to see him out there. The bullpen, all of the high leverage arms, the key names, the acquisitions from this offseason, the trade deadline, those are guys you'd want to see available. Yes, you want to go, 100% versus 100%, but it's not going to be the case. I do think, though, it's best case in regard to they have now lost 4 straight. As much as there have been games in where it's not been the prettiest of sights, I do think even when you look at yesterday, there were some positives that we can take away. It's just time for like an energy jolt.
Yeah.
And I think when you have a team like the Padres who are going to bring it every single, it's like this is going to be the World Series.
Especially the energy, right?
Yeah,
just
they bring it.
That little.
Yes, it's going to be gritty. It's going to be intense. And I think, I think because we've got the off day today to have like a mental reset, a physical reset.
Yep.
Now the bullpen's going to be back in order and online and things like that. So I think when you have, I think it's the best timing.
I do too.
And they're looking up now in the standings. It's another reason to like fight for. It's a different energy. It's a different grind. Than I think
so you go. Mm-hmm. Is there anyone in the clubhouse that fits that mold for the Dodgers? Like right now, outside of Doc, outside of upper management, anybody in that clubhouse, hey, dude, it's either going to be okay or shut the blank up.
Yeah. So I think in baseball it's different because you're going to have it on the position player side, the guys who are on the field every single day. I do think Kike Hernandez is that guy. He brings a different kind of fire. Clayton Kershaw. Now, this is where we get lucky. So Clayton Kershaw's on the mound tomorrow, and I think he brings that fire. Like, he has the, and also because he's a future Hall of Famer, because of just, obviously, the back of his baseball card, what he's done. Not that the guys don't play up for any, obviously, they all want to win, but I think there's a different energy playing behind him and what he's going to bring. So we're very lucky, actually, that I think that's a key point. Yeah. Oh, you were locked in?
No, that fits.
That's what you were thinking?
Yeah. I'm with you.
But on the position player side, I'd kind of say, I think it's vocally, it'd be like a Kike. He is hurt right now, but he will be in the dugout tomorrow. He'll be with the team since he'll be back at home. I think style of play, you're going to see it from Shohei. He brings that just kind of the aura, there's just a different energy, and he makes things happen. It's not a super vocal team, but I do think you're going to be seeing things that will be a little different.
Yeah, I think you need it.
It's coming at the right time. I really do feel like this is. I don't want to jinx it. I do believe in the baseball gods.
Yeah,
and
same.
You do not want to tell them what they're going to do.
No, we're praying.
But it does feel like they are at the bottom of the valley.
Yeah.
This is one of these. Mookie has finally started to come out. Shohei is, just like you mentioned, on a different plane altogether. But the Kershaw part of it all, I think, is incredibly important.
Yeah.
And I couldn't believe this when I saw this morning. Yoshinobu Yamamoto has thrown the most innings for the Dodgers this season. Dustin May is number 2, who just was traded to the Red Sox.
Yep.
That Clayton Kershaw has thrown the 3rd most innings for this team this year. Kirsten, how big of a surprise is that for you? I am stunned that he is 3rd in innings pitched on this team.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I think we didn't really know what we were going to get this year. And I also think when you've got Blake Snell, you've got Tyler Glass now, you had all of these names. And unfortunately, the injury bug came. And it does seem to be a good friend of the Dodgers. I don't love to say that, but I don't think any of us could have thought that. And also just how the stuff has been playing. Like he's been excellent.
Not only been available, he's been good and available. It's been remarkable. Kirsten, it is great to see you all over again. I hope we get to do it again before too long. We love watching you. Thank you so much. Kirsten Watson, everybody.